Hey, thanks so much for stopping by the YouTube channel of the Tech Geeks. We're a small group of professionals based across New Zealand, the UK and Australia. We love finding solutions for our customers. Each month I try and give you an update of where I think the market may be at and my view on it. We've already made it most of the way through July. It's rather escaped me getting this video done. Probably 2 weeks time I've got another one to do for August. But here's my first little bit of thoughts of this month. First, a shout out to Jared, who's one of our new team members, who's based here in Brisbane, along with Gio, Dennis, Anne and myself. So really excited to have him on board as well, and you may see him in some of the chats if you hang around our website, thetechgeeks.com. So where are we seeing things? Well, plenty of new products from Ubiquiti. We've got here in Australia now the G5 PTZ, the first sort of smaller size Ubiquiti pan tilt zoom camera. We've got things like the intercom, or in stock, things like the U7 outdoor, the U6 Mesh Pro. If you're looking for some of those hard to find items in the Ubiquiti range, do give us a shout out because we generally can get hold of them pretty regularly. What other things we see? Well, supply is fairly good. We've had an issue maybe over the last 3 or 4 weeks of some of the Ubiquiti cameras and some of the switches going out of stock. Most of that is resetting itself over these next few days. We've had some of the new products that have hit market, like the G5 turret. That's struggled. We're starting to see that grow and stock opportunities. Plenty more things like the Dome Ultra. That's now in stock as well. So we have seen a few things, and I think the next lot of stock we probably won't see till the beginning of August, which might help settle some of that issues up. So if you are looking for specifically new Ubiquiti products, be prepared to wait a little bit or get into the pre-order queue. But otherwise, Ubiquiti is running pretty well. TP-Link again, plenty new products. Supply is fairly solid and running along there. What about other vendors? Firewall vendors again are ticking along pretty well. Obviously a significant thing maybe to know is with Sophos, if you've got an SG or an XG, well XG more exactly, will be coming to end of life in March next year. So do make your planning there. There's some great deals around to get into the new XGS series. SG I think has a little bit further to run on it, but you might want to consider moving up from that sooner than later. We're starting to see on the Fortinet range, you do see that there's a letter at the end of it where we've had things like the 60E, the 60F, just starting to see the introduction of the G series. So we've seen, I think it's a 90 and a 91G come in. We'll probably see some other models come in very shortly. So there's some exciting things happening there in the Fortinet space. Plenty happening in the endpoint and what's called the MDR, the Managed Detection and Response. So I guess probably where I see this market sort of bringing all of those little things really quickly together, I do see us seeing a lot of the market heading towards, in the firewall space, cybersecurity, much more service driven, the endpoint side of things. I think there is a gap growing in that entry level firewall. We've been testing a new Cambium product, the NSE 3000, which is a really cost effective entry level firewall, and we'll be listing that on our website soon. We're really excited about that. So we do see a lot of those vendors going towards the more software as service and that managed detection and response, which is really good. Managed detection and response means that it's being monitored for you and proactively intervened when there's a security breach or something that's happening that shouldn't happen on a security side of things on your network. But that still needs to be coupled with really good hardware solutions as well. And we're seeing maybe in that entry level, 25 users and less, maybe there's a little bit of a void. So we're just watching to see where some of the vendors go. It's going to be an exciting spot. We still see that chase again towards a central management control panel, where maybe we have our security cameras, our access points, our door access, our networking, routers and switches all managed in a single interface. And we see many vendors still aggressively moving, either buying companies or bringing products in to make that a single solution. So I do think that's where we're still seeing the market go over these coming months. So look, if you have any questions, hang on out our website, thetechgeeks.com. You'll find us on Facebook. You'll find us obviously here on YouTube as well. We've got plenty of information. We love you to interact and ask your questions and get involved in this. So do subscribe and stay up to date.